Hello everybody, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the step up spawn that just came out. The step up spawn is extremely disappointing, and let me actually get to why I'm saying it's kind of disappointing. Okay, so this step up spawn is going to actually be 140 gems to do. There's only going to be 3 step ups, but it's going to be 140 gems to do. That's right, you heard that right, 140 gems to do. As you can see, there's nothing special about this one right here. That is 30 gems, which again, a team, literally is the price of the monster spawn for the special spawn. And personally, I would just stick with that because that's actually worth 30 gems. This one is only going to give you half an ether, like they have been doing so far with these step ups. Half an ether. They've been changing these step ups a lot constantly, and I mean like a lot constantly. Personally, if I were you, a team, just get a clue already. Find out what really worked out for everybody, honestly, because these step ups were pretty good back then. Step ups weren't the best because you had better spawns than step ups, but jeez, they are desperate or something, because like 50% of what they came out with recently has been step ups, if I'm not right or wrong, or near 50%, and it's crazy because they're just way over expensive for what they have to offer, especially with the new cap they have, the 37 cost cap. And then like it's more expensive. Like why? I'm not interested in these step ups, no thank you. But anyways, let me actually get into the rest of it, so that way you get an understanding of how this is gonna work out. Okay, for the second step up, you are guaranteed wood cost 28 or higher monster. Cost 28 being like 33 cost or higher. That's not bad. That's pretty decent considering the previous monster spawn, right, was 45 gems. And not the previous monster spawn, the previous step up spawn, my bad. Not the previous ones, but the one, like, I think it was like half a year ago or something like that. They had 33 cost guaranteed or higher monsters, and it was 45 gems. So having it 40 gems, not bad. I wish it was first instead of second. I personally am not interested in getting half an ether for 30 gems, and that's legitimately it, but that's not a bad deal for the second step up. And then for the third step up, it's 70 gems. It guarantees you would cost 34 or higher. You are a monster with the potential unlocked one time. Why? If the monster spawn already wasn't, like, A-Team's one of those groups of people that if you thought it was bad, they make it worse. Why would you do this? I didn't even think the monster spawn can get more, like, I didn't even think you could make the monster spawn more worse than it is. If you're trying to replace this with the monster spawn, that is terrible. This is horrible. This is like a lot less worth your gems than it already originally was. With the monster spawn, right? The monster spawn was 34 cost or higher guaranteed, with 2 potentials unlocked. Let alone the previous one before that was 35 cost or higher guaranteed, with 2 potentials unlocked. Why would you go back and reduce the cost guaranteed when you added a higher gap, and on top of it make it tad bit more expensive, considering you have to go through I think it's like, I'm gonna round it up, I think it's like 60 gems, 70 gems before you can even get to the point where the monster spawn would cost the same as this one right here, the last step up. And with the last step up, it's less worth your gems than the monster spawn. Why would you even like, this is a downgrade to the monster spawn. This is disgraceful to the monster spawn. Yes, if you are new, or perhaps you are mid-game, perhaps say, and you don't have a lot of 34 cost or higher, that is, this would be worth it for you. Usually, yes, it will be a bit expensive. I personally think this is a rip-off price-wise, but regardless of so, the stuff they have to offer is not bad, it's decent, but jeez, they've really downgraded. Long story short is what I'm trying to get to for the moral of the story. Horrible, absolutely horrible. For me, this would almost not benefit me. Step ups usually do not have the best rates in the game. Usually they're kind of unbalanced. Usually if you were here for the previous step up, the 45 gem step up, I think you would know what I mean. They kind of are unbalanced. They really are. So with that being said, you're probably not even gonna have any extreme booster rates for. So when they say like 33 and 34 costs guaranteed, you're probably only going to be pulling 33 and 34 costs guaranteed and nothing higher. A few of you will be pulling higher, obviously. They do have some type of rates that actually allow you to get higher monsters, but for the most part, most of you will probably be only pulling near the guaranteed cost. I'm not the guaranteed cost. So the price on this is absolutely atrocious. So unfortunately, end game, if you're looking to increase your gear score, this is not going to be a way to increase your gear score. This is probably not. As for me, no way, Jose. I mean, it's going to increase it a little bit, but the amount that it's going to increase it by for 140 gems is not worth it. I do have a couple 33s fully awakened that I should probably get rid of, but I'm going to get rid of them for 35s instead of 33s, or I'm going to use 36 costs instead to get rid of the 33s, because that's actually going to be a great gear score gap instead of just replacing it with 34s. And the price on these 34s compared to what I could use for the 33s, heck, even an example right here, if you just need awakening material, the potential unlocking packs at least guarantee you this stuff, and it's going to be cheap. Like that's 34 costs guaranteed in the step up, 35 costs guaranteed within the potential unlocking a pack. And it's not, here's the catch, here's the crazy thing about it. You're not even going to be able to finish the step up with the same price the potential unlocking pack for 35 is. That is insane. That is insane. How do your recommended packs get better than your spawns? That is crazy. Anyways, moving on from there. So yeah, that's the gist of the spawn and everything I have to say about it. It is a rip off compared to what they had to offer before, for sure, but regardless of the price and everything surrounding it, they still do have some beneficial factors that will help, especially new players and mid-game players. End-game players, it really depends. If you got 34 costs or higher, usually you won't need this. Even if you do, you might want to think about the monsters you probably want to get, considering the gap is now 37 cost monsters. Personally, I'm not going to be chasing after 34 cost monsters because they are going to be quickly outdated. I'm going to be chasing after probably 36 cost monsters with pods now, because it's going to take a while for them to actually have a less of a stat give off, plus they offer a decent battle score in the first place. So I'm going to stick with the highest cost that has the highest awakening, so that way they'll be good, they'll be in effect, and they'll be super strong for a good amount of time in the game, stat wise. So thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and I hope this helped out. This is the AzureWrath, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.